Hello everyone and welcome to Sandclan. It has been so fun creating this clan with you guys. And I really love how it all came together. We would have never had Sandclan if I just sat down and made it by myself. So I'm really happy, and I'm really happy for all the support in us moving from Viper, Badger and Stag to the new Sandclan. But for you, those of you who are new here and haven't watched the old adventure with Viper Clan, Badger Clan and Stag Clan, and then I do have a little bit to talk about here. So basically the story is that our original clans unfortunately ended up having a great tragedy where their territories got completely destroyed. And a lot of them ran away and created, well, some of them lived as loners, some of them as rogues, and some of them even became kitty pets. Others did find each other, and with the help of a multitude of medicine cats, we have Cherry Blossom, Berry Pool here in Sandclan, and Green River also came with. And these three medicine cats led their few clanmates over to these strange lands with the guidance of StarClan. And now we have Sandclan and Green River along with some of his cats, well, only Runnerheart actually, created Spireclan, and then we also have Cherry Blossom, who left with some cat. I don't remember who it was, but they created Coralclan. So they all arrived here in Leafball and have now settled into these three new clans that have been made. So for our clan, we of course followed Berry Pool, who you guys who have watched the Stag Clan episodes might notice that he doesn't actually have his accessory. That's my bad. I couldn't figure out how to fix that in the files. I worked on the files for hours and hours, but unfortunately in the end I couldn't get his accessory, and I was too scared to grow up Conch Kit to become an apprentice, because that's what she was in the poll. Anywho, here is the clan. So Berrypool left with Night Juniper from Viper Clan, as well as Whisperpaw from Badger Clan. And you guys all picked these kitty cats, so that's very cool. And eventually they became Sandclan because of their leader Sandstar, who now has her 9 lives. And she's actually Whisperpaw's mentor, so let's just go through these cats and kind of see how it's gone. So Sandstar is grateful to Berrypool for their treatment. I assume she is talking about, you know, creating this whole clan and leading her to StarClan. So she's grateful to Berrypool for that. That's wonderful. And she is also playful, a clever little cat, and a talented swimmer, which makes sense that now that we live on the beach. And here is Claymask, our deputy, who is actually troublesome and has a deep dark forest bond. We don't really know a lot about him, but he probably had a lot of nightmares growing up. And it seems like he might have been a kitty pet before, because he's wondering if kitty pet life would really be so bad. So that's pretty interesting. It almost looks like he has a black star in his forehead. That's kind of fun. And then stars in his pelt. Interesting. Well, Claymask is pretty darn cool. And hopefully he doesn't turn out to be evil, and hopefully, if he is, he doesn't become leader. Here's Berrypool. He was our Sandclan medicine cat. He's shameless and a learner of lore, and he is apparently planning to go out gathering herbs today. So he's very proficient. He wants to be prepared. And here we have our first warrior. So this is Pebbleskip, who apparently has the apprentices very engaged in a very, very tall tale. She's lonesome, has a helpful insight, and is a learner of lore. And she and Claymask are actually mates. I decided they would be mates, because I wanted it to feel like these cats have lived before us. So those two definitely knew each other before, and have now become mates. And then we take a huge time skip here with the moons, and Kelpstripe is next. So he's only 22 moons old, he's confident, is a skilled mediator, and great at storytelling. Although he is feeling a little bit ill right now, so I'm wondering if maybe he... maybe he has like... he doesn't like kelp. Honestly, maybe he hates the stench of kelp. Or maybe he does put kelp like on him. And that could be pretty cool. Yeah, maybe he puts kelp on himself. And then we have Night Juniper, who you guys picked from Viper Clan. She is playful and a dream walker, so that's pretty darn interesting. And she's proud of Conchkit's growth, so that's cool. And here we have Whisperpaw, who you guys might know from Badger Clan. And you guys might be confused if you have watched some of the series, but not all, about the fact that... didn't we have another Whisperpaw who looked like basically identical to this one? Yeah, we did. This is the newest one, that's why she's so young. She's actually a reincarnation. So you guys picked her, and I understand. Reincarnations are fun in stories. So she's playful and rightfully so curious about StarClan. Of course, she doesn't know, I don't think anyone else knows, and I don't know if they ever will find out. But for now, she is curious, and that's about that. And then we have Conchkit, who's pretending to be a medicine cat, it seems. And she's a sweet little one who never sits still. And you guys might notice that that is not what she was in the poll, and that is completely correct. I, as I said, was too scared to age her up because I had broken the game so many times. So I just gave up and gave her these kitten traits. Okay, and our youngest little tiny male here. So he is called Inkit, and he is bouncing in excitement. And I really like the name Inkit. It's just too cute to pass up. So he is self-conscious and an avid play fighter. Okay, so he seems to be quite skilled for a kitten, but pretty self-conscious about it. Okay. So I do wonder, we can look through the relations just a little bit. Seeing how everyone likes and dislikes each other. Okay, so Sandstar, for example, doesn't really like Whisperpaw. Interesting. I wonder if that's because Berrypool is a Sandclan cat. I wonder if he kind of... Although, I believe Berrypool was actually born in Badger Clan. Interesting. Oh well. She apparently doesn't like Whisperpaw for whatever reason. Claymask and Pebbleskip, of course, like each other ever so slightly. And he really doesn't like Inkit, it seems. Interesting. And we do actually have quite a lot of black cats in this one, so that's pretty cool. Berrypool, you kind of just like everyone. There's not a lot of difference here. Pebbleskip, you don't really have any... Well, you kind of like Kelpstripe, actually. As well as Inkit. You actually like most cats. Except for, actually, the strangers here. And Conchkit. Kelpstripe, oh, he really likes Night Juniper, it seems. Well, that is adorable. And he does also have respect for Claymask. Night Juniper, you like Sandstar and Claymask. Kind of like Kelpstripe as well. And you don't really like Conchkit, fair enough. Whisperpaw loves Conchkit and Inkit, it seems. Oh no, as well as Sandstar. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. It seems like Whisperpaw actually kind of just likes everyone. Conch Kit, pretty much the same actually. And Little Ink Kit, yeah, he also likes everyone. So we have quite, you know, not that much drama just yet. But for drama, of course, we need to take patrols. So here's the scary part. Especially this early into this playthrough. So we are on Moon 0, we have reset everything, and our starting season is Leaffall. So Sandstar and Whisperpaw, you two can go out and kind of roam the territory. I would say take Claymask with you, and they're gonna do a border patrol. Ooh, and they find a loner who's interested in joining. So this clan has just been made and is pretty much made of loners and kitty pets, and there's no bad blood between anyone right now. So of course we will allow this loner to join, and gosh, what the heckers? This is a beautiful cat. Oh, this is a beautiful cat. What the heck? Arrogant den builder and a great mediator. And if you guys want, much like the what's it called? Our kingdom clan, you guys can suggest prefixes and suffixes. Maybe even full names. For example, someone a long time ago suggested the name Cloud, so let's do Cloud. He's arrogant. Interesting. How about Grey Cloud? That seems pretty cool. Yeah, okay, so this is Grey Cloud. Interesting. I like him. He's interesting. So let's send Grey Cloud and Night Juniper along with, I think, Kelpstripe. I think Kelpstripe would want to come with here. Ooh, and they find a Thunder Path. Night Juniper would not want to go over, but Grey Cloud was put in charge for some reason, and he's arrogant, so I think I'm gonna have to proceed here. I really don't want, like, the first moon to be a death here. Okay, they cross and they hunt on the other side. Thank goodness. I did not want that to be a thing. So Pebbleskip, I think you're also gonna be hunting a little bit. Ooh, she actually manages to catch and corner a rabbit all by herself. Interesting. And Berrypool, unfortunately, was unsuccessful in his hunting. Or, well, hunting for herbs. Okay, you guys, are you ready? So this is the absolute first time skip of the... well, this entire series. So let's see. Nothing happened. Oh, okay. That makes sense. So... it looks like it's going... there's a lot of high positives. Like a lot, oh my gosh, like a lot of high positives. Goodness gracious. Yeah, okay, so it seems like in general it's going pretty well between the clan. Although it is becoming leaf bear soon, so that's a little bit scary. We'll have to make sure we have enough prey. Kelpstripe, Night Juniper, I guess you two can go hunting. The patrol passes along the sand between the waves and some rock pools. They find one of the oddest things they've ever laid eyes on. A huge octopus on land. It's clearly trying to head for the ocean. Well, of course we're gonna hunt it, right? Night Juniper darts in to try and catch it, but one long tentacle lazily smacks them back. Even on land, this octopus seems too big to tackle. Aw, okay, well, that's unfortunate. Grey Cloud, Whisperpaw, and Sandstar, I guess? Well, Claymask and Sandstar, I think, are all gonna go on a border patrol. Okay, so we have just noticed a Spireclan patrol. And Spireclan are kind of wary. They live up on the more sandy area. They don't live next to the ocean like Coral and Sandclan. So they're a little bit wary. You can't really get very close to them, but they're not aggressive per se. Although this didn't seem to go too well. Whisperpaw bounds ahead to the other patrol, not bothering to greet them or exchange pleasantries before remarking on the funny smell on the other cats. Oh, I wonder if Whisperpaw walked up to like Runnerheart because they were clanmates before in Badger Clan, and then she just didn't respect the border and that kind of offended the patrol. That could be interesting. I think that might have happened. But Whisperpaw needs to learn that she did in fact choose to be here in Sandclan, not in Spireclan with her former clanmates. So Pebbleskip again are here alone again. So, oh my gosh. Okay, so she was hunting near some two legs. And considering Claymask might have been a kitty pet before, I could definitely see her being very used to two legs. And maybe a little bit overconfident and lonesome. I mean, she's lonesome, so she might have kind of just figured she would handle herself. That clearly didn't work. So carelessly, Pebbleskip is seen by two legs and taken from Sandclan. That is unfortunate, but I think she's gonna be fine. Thankfully, it's a very new clan, so she has lived outside. But that is a very unfortunate. I hope she comes back soon. Especially because I really want kittens. Okay, so second moon skip. Let's see. Oh my gosh, well that... more stuff happened here. Okay, so Night Juniper went for a long walk this morning, deep in thought. Conchpaw has reached the age of 6 moons and has been made an apprentice. Yay! So, what? Okay, hold on. Berrypool finds nettles while out on a walk and decides to keep them. Oh, thank goodness. Thank you, Berrypool. I'll just say that they lost their accessories in the tragedy. Also, Claymask will always love Pebbleskip but has decided to move on. Your mate has been gone for like a couple days at this point. Claymask! Okay, so he might not be the most caring cat, but surely he's not evil, right? It takes a lot more than that for someone to be evil. Claymask, you can't just do that. Oh well. Whisperpaw was seen arguing and borderline fighting with a loner. Again, I'm wondering if this is a Spireclan cat, not a loner. That's a little bit interesting. Also, Claymask, you're not even... Why would you do that? Just instantly like, oh well, I guess I'll just not. Oh my gosh, do you like love someone else? Is that what's happening here? No, you just didn't care for Pebbleskip. That's so sad. And Sunstar is being very proficient at thinking about different ways, well, new ways to take care of the clan. Awesome. Conchpaw. Oh, you're Conchpaw. Oh, you were apprenticed to Night Juniper. She doesn't even like you. No. Oh, okay, you know what? I think Sandstar might have done that on purpose, honestly. Let's see, she really... Oh, she doesn't like Night Juniper. She really likes Conchpaw, though. Okay, but she does feel very comfortable with Night Juniper. Maybe she's trying to be the bigger cat, you know? She's like, okay, you know what? I don't like her. You clearly don't like her either. But I know that she's a good cat, and I have trust and comfort in her, so... Conchpaw, you're gonna have to deal with this one. Maybe that's kind of what she's thinking. Or, you guys, Conchpaw kind of looks like Pebbleskip. Should I make Claymask her? No. Let's have Night Juniper be the mentor. I like that idea. But I could definitely imagine Sandstar being like, maybe I should give Claymask the one who looks like Pebbleskip to him, but no, I don't think so. And also, Conchpaw is acting angsty, so I think I think she's very angry about Night Juniper being her mentor. Do you even... Okay, you actually really like her. Okay. So it's only Night Juniper who's a bit angry about it. But Conchpaw is now faithful and never sits still. Oh gosh. Good luck with that one, Nightpaw. Or Night Juniper. I'm gonna have these two go out and train. Okay. No matter how patiently Night Juniper tries to teach Conchpaw how to firmly but gently gather and shred the moss, they don't seem to be paying any attention. Frustrated with them, Night Juniper decides to have a talk with their leader upon returning to camp. You're joking. Night Juniper literally just went to Sandstar and was like, hey, can you please give this thing to someone else? Oh my gosh. Is that why you're thinking of new ways to take care for the clan? I don't know. Berrypool, what do you think? He actually picked the exact same accessory that he had before, by the way. Berrypool almost got lost near some tooling nests. Oh no! I wonder if he took it way harder that Pebbleskip disappeared, so he's like trying to look for her. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, let's see. What is your opinion on this? You like both of them. I think he would tell Sandstar to just keep them together, because they match well. But we shall see if they match well eventually. Anywho, Kelpstripe, Grey Cloud. I feel like Kelpstripe is kind of like the hunter of the clan. So far, at least. I think they will actually take Whisperpaw with them hunting. So, Grey Cloud, Cloud admits that they had a vision from StarClan last night. Okay, so they talk about it. I'm wondering if this is before he joined. He's talking about like, oh yeah, I kind of dreamed of you guys and thought I would check it out like before he joined. And that's why he's here. That would be kind of cool. Okay, so these two should go on a border patrol. Boldly, Sandstar follows the paw prints that Clay Mask found to a trespassing rogue and confronts them. Fur puffed up and scowling, Sandstar and Clay Mask demand the rogue leave Sandclan territory. Intimidated by their confidence, the rogue gives in and leaves without a fight. Good, 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 good. And the ragwort Berrypool finds is flowering, and the yellow flowers of the plant waft out their scent, leaving a foul taste hanging in the air. Oh, that is unfortunate, but at least he found some. Okay, let's see the last moonskip for this time. Oh, okay. Okay. Sandstar failed to interpret a warning sign from StarClan and lost a life as a result. Huh. Okay. Yeah, well, that's interesting. Kelpstripe was seen touching noses with a loner, scandalous. Yeah, and then he got a stomachache. I think he feels bad about that. He's having a hard time. I mean, he grew up... I mean, he's young, obviously, but... I can imagine he had just learned how to live one way, and then he's been pushed into another way of living. So let's see. Grey Cloud sees how nervous Inkpaw is and whispers a quiet encouragement to them as they touch noses, promising to be a good mentor to them. Oh, I wasn't gonna pick Grey Cloud myself, but honestly, that is too cute. I'm gonna have to pay or save that one. Sandstar gathers the clan for a meeting. They have spent many moons training Whisperpaw, and it's time for them to be granted their warrior name. Sandstar gives them the name Whisper Timber and honors their friendliness. Whisper Timber wasn't looking where they were going and tripped over a small trunk, gaining a few bruises. Ooh, and it is very much so Leaf Bear. Okay, let's see. Inkpaw is insecure and still an avid play fighter. Whisper Timber, I mean, good job for getting it when you were only 11 moons old. So she's playful and has a connection to Starclan. Oh, you know what name would have been good for her? Shadow Whisper? That would have been good. But, and Whisper Pond is actually pretty cool as well. Pond is actually a pretty cool name for her, I think. Whisper Bloom. Whisper. Man, that sounds hard. Flower, Bloom, Pond. They're all pretty good, actually. I don't know. Honestly, Whisper Pool, maybe? It's kind of all I can think of here. Someone did suggest pool as a suffix at some point. So I think maybe, well, pond. She does kind of look like a black pond. You know what? She kind of looks like a moon. A black night sky with like 2 moons. Okay. Whisper Moon? That could work. Yeah. I guess Whisper Moon. Because she looks like two little two little moons were placed in the night sky. And that's actually, oh, she's like twin moons because she's a reincarnation. That's actually really cute. Okay, so Whisper Moon is now a warrior. And there we go. So we are in Leaf Bear now. But I am once again really grateful for how you guys have taken it with Viper, Badger and Stag unfortunately being discontinued, and at the same time continued in here, just in a different place of the world and not the same clan. So I am really happy, and I love Sandclan. I appreciate you guys having built this with me. And with that being said, if you too are excited about Sandclan and where it might go from here, then please do consider subscribing. And with that being said, you guys, I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.